So you're thinking about moving to Raleigh, North Carolina and aren't quite sure what suburb might be right for you? Well, in today's video, we're gonna look at just that. We get that question all the time. So we chose to go to ChatGPT and say, hey, tell us the top 5 suburbs in Raleigh. And we got a list. Not necessarily how we would rank them, but that's what we're doing in today's video. And what better place to start than number 5, and that's Wake Forest, North Carolina. And that's where we're at right now.
Yeah, so Wake Forest is on the northern side of Wake County, so a little bit further away from downtown and RTP, but you have a lot to offer here in the area. From a housing perspective, you're looking at around $520,000 a median price, but 2.1 month supply.
Yeah, and you're gonna see throughout the video in the other suburbs, 2.1 months of supply is a lot.
Yes.
Now, keep in context, it's gonna be a 6-month supply is considered a balanced market.
Right.
So we're still in a bit of a seller's market. Well, quite a bit of a seller's market, especially throughout the Raleigh area. But here in Wake Forest, I mean, the housing's for everybody's here, but you want to know, what's here.
Right.
And what I'll say, the biggest thing it has going for it, in my opinion, is its downtown.
Yeah, the downtown is nice. My favorite place, Shorty's. I've mentioned it several times before.
And we're gonna go there when we finish up here.
Yeah, but a lot of breweries and boutiques. It's really nice. And just overall, Wake Forest is growing.
It is. So unlike some of the other suburbs that you'll see later in the list, and we encourage you stay tuned to the end because you're going to want to see what number 1 was.
Right.
Well, ChatGPT picked this number 1. But we've done Holding Village as a big master plan community here. It's excellent, and it's walking distance here to downtown.
Yes.
So you can go check that video out. Also, it's not landlocked, meaning there is room for new construction. There's going to be more neighborhoods. There's lots of new construction to choose from, and you're going to, right now, with interest rates the way they are, new construction is something that you want to consider.
There's a lot to offer with that.
And a lot of builders are offering incentives where they'll buy your rate down, and we have great relationships with all the builders, local and national, and we can point you in the direction of where to get your best deal.
Absolutely. Consider Wake Forest. It's growing.
Absolutely. So if you get interest, or you have interest and you get value from our videos, we encourage you to like and subscribe, tap that notification bell so you'll be the first to learn about happenings in the Raleigh market, and stay tuned to the end. Like I said, you're going to be interested to see what number 1 is, but we're going to get after the top 4 next. Okay, Chris, that brings us to, according to ChatGPT, the number 4 suburb in Raleigh, and that one is Holly Springs, North Carolina.
Yes, it is. Kind of sandwiched in between Apex and Fuquay, close to 540. Up and coming.
It is. I mean, what I notice about it is that we're here in the, I guess you'd call it the downtown.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, it's new. And I guess that really comes from the fact that it was so small before the explosive growth.
Right.
So they're trying to develop a downtown. And I mean, may not be the most popular opinion, but it just feels like a shopping center that hasn't quite taken off yet to me.
Right.
Now there's a lot more to offer in Holly Springs though. The baseball stadium.
Yeah, the Holly Springs Salamanders. That's a pretty cool facility they have over there. Wake FC, soccer fields, basketball courts. That offers a lot of outdoor activities as well. Yeah.
Now I know, I mean, like I said, this area is growing, and it's got great shopping centers with everything you can imagine as far as big box stores. Right. I think what I was saying is it just lacks the character of Apex or Clayton.
Correct.
And so if that's what you're looking for, then Holly Springs probably not for you. But if you're looking for convenience, because it's 20 minutes from the airport, really close to 540, so you can be anywhere, and about 25 minutes to downtown Raleigh.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great location, but like you said, it needs some more character in it. As it continues to grow, I think it'll eventually get there, but it's down the road.
Yeah. So you looked up the housing numbers here. So what are we looking at? So
we're looking at a median price of $580,000 with 0.8 month supply currently.
Yeah. So I mean, and it's a trend you're going to see throughout the countdown here, is there's just no supply. Right. I just ran the numbers this morning before we shot. There's just over 3,500 listings in Triangle MLS, and for a balanced market, we need 10 to 12,000. So you can see, you know, there's a shortage. Right. But Holly Springs checks a lot of boxes, but like I said, if you're looking for character and more of that southern charm, I don't find it here personally, but if you're looking for an up and coming, convenient location, Holly Springs may be for you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're at our number 3 top suburb, according to ChatGPT.
Right.
And that's Morrisville, North Carolina.
Yeah, this is more about location here. You're literally only 10 minutes from the airport, RDU, and RTP.
Yeah, and I think this is going to fall into a category very similar to Holly Springs.
Right.
But it's just a little behind Holly Springs in that there's no real downtown because it never had one.
Right.
We're in an area that I think they hope kind of evolves into their downtown, with the library here, town hall, fire department, you know, all the municipal services are here, and I think they're hoping that's going to develop into some living spaces above, businesses below. That's not happened yet, but I mean, you're really close to the airport and RTP, so
yeah, I think that's the big appeal of Morrisville, and it's growing. But you're talking about a median price of $512 here and 1.2 month supply.
Yeah, so again, around a month supply, a little bit more affordable.
Right.
And I think that's because it's all new construction.
Correct.
So there's plenty of space, and this is like we've said, this is going to be great if you have to use the airport a lot, or you just choose to, you travel a lot, or if you work in RTP.
Right.
So you have a technology-based job. And for those that don't know Raleigh, or just you're learning it now, it's the Research Triangle Park. So we're going to be really close to where Apple is going to be located. Yep. They're building their East Coast hub here. So, I mean, Morrisville, if you need that location, it checks the boxes. If you're looking for the charming downtown and local restaurants and eateries, not so much. Right. But now there is a really big shopping center here. This guy, movie theater. Yep. It's kind of similar to Fenton. Yep. Just, you know, Fenton's the brand new shiny one everybody talks about over in Cary, but it's I mean, it's great. There's all kinds of restaurants. There's even a Trader Joe's. We have a lot of people that they want to know, is there a Costco? And there is one nearby. Right. And there is a Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's. So yeah, so anything you can find in those areas.
And I don't know if you can hear that, if our mics are picking that up.
It's an airplane.
There's an airplane flying over. We're really close to the airport. So if location to the airport and RTP is important to you, then you may just want to consider Morrisville, North Carolina. All right, Chris, we're at number 2, and I kind of agree with this one. It's Apex, North Carolina.
Apex. Man, what a town full of character.
Absolutely. Like, I mean, the homes when you ride around,
yes,
Main Street, I mean, everything about it is just Southern charm. Right. Just such a cool place.
Absolutely. There's just so much to offer here in the downtown, from restaurants and boutiques. Scratch Kitchen, one of my favorites down here.
Yeah. So, like most of the ones on this list, you'll notice ChatGPT likes the western side. Right. Tell me about the location.
So the location, you're sandwiched in between Holly Springs and Cary, but you're conveniently located to Highway 55, 540, just shopping, everything around. It's just so much to offer.
Right. So, but here in Apex, there is a big shopping center.
Yes.
So there's plenty of shopping, but forget those national big box chains and all that. You've got the best restaurants, yes, breweries, coffee shops, everything right here downtown. Yep. They have festivals. I mean, I love it because even the fire department's here on the main street. So
yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's, I mean, just, well, you can tell we really like Apex. It has, the town I would compare this most to, and we're kind of working on a video to this effect, right, is Clayton. Right. Versus Apex, because they're so similar. Clayton being maybe 5 years behind where Apex is, but I mean, it's certainly catching up quick. But man, Apex is great. However, you're going to pay for it.
Right. Now that the median price here in Apex is around $585 and only 0.9 month supply here in Apex.
So you can see the trend. There's just no supply. Right. And you're looking, I mean, honestly, thus far, I mean, just about every one of them is close to 600,000. Yeah. And this is for single family homes. Right. And that's the median. So you can see, you know, the market's a little more balanced. Yeah. But not too much.
But for what Apex has to offer, and the character and the small town feel that it still has, but yet it's so big, I love it here.
Absolutely. And because it's such a challenging market, if you need a realtor, keep in mind we are realtors with Crossroads Residential.
Absolutely.
And if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. Our information's down below. We'd love to help you make, as we say, a smooth move to Raleigh. And stay tuned. Number one's next.
Let's go.
All right, Chris, well, that brings us to number one. Not really a surprise that ChatGPT would pick it.
Right.
Cary, North Carolina.
Cary, North Carolina. It is a huge place, and we're actually here in Fenton, which is a newer part of Cary, because a lot of Cary is already built out, but man, there's so much. This new area is nice.
It is. I mean, so it's kind of hard to think of Cary as a suburb. There's nearly 200,000 people, but what Cary does have going for it is it's got the historic downtown. They're really doing a lot to it. A huge, nice new park is going there, but you're starting to see a lot of like row houses and condos near downtown, so you can walk to downtown and access all of the restaurants and all that. But like you said, Fenton, which is where we are now, is a new development. Also movie theater for all the ladies and guys, because I have Lululemon too. I have some workout shorts my little girl talked me into, but you know, great restaurants, cool little coffee cart and gelato, and just, I mean, this is you can spend the day here. This is a lot like Midtown, North Hills, and Raleigh.
Down in back in the winter time, they actually have, because my family, we came out here, they have an ice skating rink here.
I did not know that.
It's really cool.
That's cool. We'll have to check it out this winter.
Absolutely.
I know downtown Raleigh does the same thing for Christmas. But yeah, so the deal with Cary though is you're not going to find a ton of new construction homes, because it's pretty much built out. It's full.
It's pretty built out. It's the median price here in Cary is $603, and you're talking about a 1 month supply currently.
And I think that's, like we say each time, that's the common trend is you got about a month's supply, give or take. The whole Raleigh area is just a hot real estate market. So many people are moving here. We just got named the best place to do business in America again. And the best place for the best workforce. So I mean, we're the Silicon Valley of the East, and it shows. Now as far as location goes, 15 minutes or so from downtown Raleigh, maybe 20 minutes to the airport,
maybe if that.
So I mean, you know, none of them are varying that much in distance, except Wake Forest. So that's going to be your outlier as far as, and that's on the northeast side. But you can't beat Cary.
And Cary is so big, I just can't get over how large Cary is, and the outskirts, and as far as it touches out on the triangle. But
and we tried to hit on who this works for. And I think if you want kind of a city feel, a little bit more urban but still being a suburb and not like right downtown Raleigh, then this is for you. If you want to be able to walk to things, and especially if you're living downtown, you know, you can walk.
Absolutely.
All these other communities, not so much.
Not so much.
Maybe Apex if you live right near downtown. But anyway, well, that's ChatGPT's top 5 suburbs in Raleigh. Like I said, we don't necessarily agree. If you want to know what we really think, comment down below and we may give you some answers. But as we always say, if you're interested in moving to Raleigh or just have questions, contact us, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Our information's down below. We'd love to help you make a smooth move to Raleigh and choose Crossroads Residential.
We'll make it happen.